Let's talk about the number one feeling you have when you found your person, right? Now, I know I've done a video before on, you know, signs that let you know you found your soulmate, right? But I want to simplify it even more for those of you that may be complicating it more than you need to, or that maybe some of those signs look out for is hard for you to detect. So let's make it real, clear cut, and concise. Where yes, there's different dynamics that goes into this. Ultimately, it boils down to the feeling of harmony, right? Now, you'll experience this harmony in different ways depending on the type of person that you are, right? Whether you're a man or a woman, masculine, feminine, all these things. But ultimately, harmony references a state of balance and order. That's the thing you'll feel. There's a sense of balance and order, a feeling of acceptance and appreciation, right? You feel really secure in that way, right? You feel reassured in that way. Now, as a woman, you'll more likely experience this as safeness, right? It'll feel like your safe security space to be with this man, right? Because at the top of your value list and structure as a feminine woman, most likely is feeling safe and reassured, right? Feeling like you are protected by this man in your life, because that's the role you want him to have in your life. And when you truly feel that, because, and I want to say this to be clear too, feeling that sense of harmony doesn't mean perfection. Doesn't mean you won't have moments where, or times where, even little small seasons where, it doesn't feel harmonious in the relationship as a whole, but is a more consistent thing, right? That has more consistent pattern to it. You do feel that safeness and security from this man in your life. Even though you might have moments where it doesn't always feel perfect, one thing that is a constant is you do feel safe with this man. Just like for men, you will more likely experience this as peace, right? Because you're not looking for your woman. It's not high on your value structure to have your woman be your, protector, to be your safe space and all that. Yes, we all should provide a safe space for our partners, man or woman, for emotions and be heard and things like that. But when it comes to just to priority of the value structure for a man and the masculine energy, you're not looking for your woman to be your protector, but you are looking for her to be your place of peace, your place of rest, right? Harmony, balance, and order. So it's the same feeling, but for different ends of the spectrum as far as what the focal point is, depending on what place you're coming from, being a masculine man or a feminine woman. And when you truly feel this consistently, like it is more of the norm in your relationship and not like the highlight of those painful moments of, headbutt or conflict, or when you guys are not seeing eye to eye and it's like that little period or a little rut you're going through. If the overall and over anchoring experience you're having is feeling at peace or feeling safe and reassured, then more likely than not, you have found your person. Because here's the thing. Our mind and bodies are always trying to do what it can to put us back in a state of homeostasis, right? Which is that balance, to feel in that sense of harmony. Because harmony on a primal level means survival. It means if you're comfortable or things feel at ease or they feel consistent in a way that feels comfortable to you, then it most likely means you're not in danger. You're most likely not going to suffer some sort of an injury or something that's going to take you out of here. Fear is not present in that way. So since that is your mind and body's ultimate objective always, whenever you are consistently and your regular experience is one of harmony, whether you feel your partner's being your peace or your partner's being your safe space, that is a great sign that you are with the right one. So if you consistently, or more often than not, don't feel that sense of harmony, right? And you're always in a space of, discombobulation or disorder, right? To where things seem unsure and, not at rest or at ease, then now you might need to start questioning the person that you're with. Doesn't mean all of a sudden run off and leave. Yeah, evaluate, sit back, self-reflect, think on the role that you play in the equation, and then go have the appropriate conversations to try to address whatever the elephants in the room are that are disrupting that harmony. Because, hey, you may have had that amazing harmony in the beginning, and you may be looking back on it saying it was just a, honeymoon phase. But really, no, this person does bring that sense of harmony, but there's some things in between you guys that you haven't been able to connect the dots communication wise to resolve, right? But if you look back and you scale your relationship and you reflect on it, and it's never really had a consistent space of harmony, or that harmony is always a lot more short-lived than all the pain and the disruption that you're experiencing, then that's probably a good sign that this is not the person for you. Maybe there's some chemistry things that line up. Maybe there's some interests that are similar. Maybe there's some things that you guys both like, or even long-term vision goals. But it's screaming that your value structures are just on two polar opposite ends of the spectrum too far, that you'll never have that peace in that safeness and security, in that harmony that you really want to feel and should feel and almost need to feel in order for it to work long term. Because you got to think about it. Whenever you're with your partner, that's you and them, two people trying to become one, come together as one. And if you on your own as one is always trying to seek homeostasis, right? That balance within yourself, that harmony, right? To feel safe and secure, like you can survive, then your partner has to be an extension of that. So their involvement in your life must be an add-on to continuing the harmony. If it's always more disruption and more chaos for you internally by being with them, then it's a good chance it's not your person. But if you do have that harmony and that peace overall, and not just looking at the small moments where you don't, then it's a good chance you found the one for you. Let's get it.